The forgotten battle of the Banana Wars. Have you ever heard of the Banana Wars? No, not the silly cartoon, but a real bloody conflict that raged across Central America in the early 20th century. Forget the Spanish-American War. The Banana Wars were the real clash for control in the region. Brutal, deadly, and filled with political intrigue, this is a story you've probably never heard. Today, we dive into this forgotten chapter of history, uncovering how bananas, business, and bullets reshaped a continent, and why it still matters. At the dawn of the 20th century, the United States wasn't just dreaming of expansion, it was doing it. While Europe was carving up Africa, America had its eyes on the tropical South. The Banana Wars, spanning from the late 1800s to the 1930s, weren't a single war, but a series of military interventions in countries like Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, and Haiti. The common thread? Bananas. Or more accurately, profits. American corporations like the United Fruit Company had sunk millions into banana plantations. And when local instability threatened business, Washington sent in the Marines, not diplomats. This marked a dramatic shift in U.S. foreign policy, from isolationism to interventionism. Let's zoom in on 1912, blue fields, Nicaragua. Civil unrest had broken out between rival factions vying for power. But instead of letting Nicaraguans settle it themselves, the U.S. Navy docked at the port, armed and ready. They supported the pro-American side, helped suppress opposition, and ensured that a government friendly to U.S. business interests took control. No official war was declared, no major battles were televised. But this was war, quiet, strategic, and deeply influential. The Banana Wars weren't just about fruit, they were about power. These interventions destabilized economies, installed puppet regimes, and left behind a legacy of distrust and resentment. To many Latin Americans, the U.S. wasn't a savior. It was a corporate empire with a flag, and that legacy lasted. From the Cuban Revolution to Cold War coups, the Banana Wars were a blueprint for future interventionism. Today, the Banana Wars are barely a footnote in American history books. But for many in Central America, they left deep scars, economically, politically, and culturally. Local voices, silenced in textbooks, still tell the stories of lost sovereignty, broken communities, and dreams crushed beneath the weight of empire. Remembering these moments isn't just historical housekeeping, it's a step toward truth. So why should we care today? Because the legacy of the Banana Wars still echoes in modern U.S.-Latin America relations. Migration crises, trade imbalances, political instability, they all trace back in part to these forgotten interventions. By examining the past with clear eyes, we can begin to build a more just and respectful future, one where nations thrive on partnership, not exploitation. The Banana Wars may have been forgotten by many, but their lessons remain bitterly ripe. If you found this video insightful, like, subscribe, and share it to help more people uncover the hidden truths of history. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What other forgotten wars or empires should we explore next?